I don't know if you guys are excited as I am, but I am so lucky that it is the summer again and my beautiful niece is here to visit me. It is so fun when I have family around and I love to bake with them when they're here. Do you enjoy baking too?
Yes.
You bake quite a bit at home, don't you?
Yep.
What all kinds of things do you make?
Cake, cupcakes, and cookies.
Oh my goodness, that's all the good things. Well, today we are gonna make a very delicious chocolate sandwich cookie. It's kind of like a miniature whoopie pie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good too. And this is so exciting because it's our cookie of the month and it's back to school month for a lot of people. You're gonna go back to school too, aren't you?
Yep.
What grade are you gonna be in?
First grade.
Oh my goodness, you're getting so big. We're gonna tell everyone what we did so they can make these delicious cookies at home too, okay? So these cookies start like a lot of other cookies do. We're gonna start with some room temperature butter and some sugar. And then we're gonna just cream that up until it's light and fluffy, right?
Yep.
After that gets light and fluffy, what did we add? An egg?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. We added an egg, and I like to crack it into another bowl first. And I crack into another bowl just to make sure no shell gets in there. After the egg, I added a little bit of vanilla. And what was that other weird thing we put in? Some
Big.
espresso powder.
Yeah.
That was kind of a weird ingredient, but why did I say we add it? It makes everything a little bit more chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
Yes, and that's what we all want. You don't taste what it is at all. It just really heightens that chocolate flavor. And just mix that up till it's well combined. At that point, we scraped the bowl, didn't we?
Yeah.
Why did we scrape the bowl?
So.
Well, if you don't remember, we scraped the bowl to make sure all the sides were mixed up well and all that butter was mixed in evenly, right?
Yep.
That's what she meant to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
You knew that. You're so smart. You just wanted to test all them out. After that's mixed in, we got our dry ingredients ready.
Yep.
So in a colander that was over a glass bowl, we put some flour, some cocoa, some baking powder, baking soda, and salt. And we put it in that colander so we could shake it kind of and sift it through all those little holes, right?
Yep.
And that just made sure that we didn't have any of the lumps in there. Because cocoa a lot of times has lumps. And like I've said in other recipes, I always use a Dutch processed cocoa because it gives it a really deep and rich color and flavor. And I think it is absolutely delicious. And for the wet ingredients, all we needed was some milk. And I love to use whole milk when I'm baking. It has such a much better flavor. To mix all this up, I like to do it alternately, starting and ending with dry ingredients. You helped hold the bowl for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is great to have two people doing this. So we put a third of the flour mixture in, then some of the milk, then a little bit more flour, then a little bit more milk, letting it mix really well in between, and then we finished with the flour, didn't we?
Yep.
That's right. And we let it mix up really well. We took it off of the mixer and we made sure that it was all mixed together with the spatula, didn't we?
Yep.
That is so important because sometimes the bottom of it doesn't mix up well and then that isn't very good in a cookie.
No.
No, you'd get some lumps and oh. So after we did that, we started to scoop it onto our parchment lined baking sheets. And you helped me do that, didn't you?
Yep.
We just used a little cookie scoop, made it the perfect size, and since these are sandwich cookies, it's really important that they're all the same size and uniform. Because then when you put the two pieces together, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want. We just could not handle different sized cookies, could we?
Well, some of them were lighter than.
Oh, we just won't tell anyone, okay? Okay. After all those cookies were on there, we put them right into a preheated oven and let them bake up for just a few minutes. They got puffed, set around the edges, and we took them out and let them cool in the pan for a few minutes, and then just slid that parchment right off into the cooling rack and let them cool completely. So while those are cooling, I like to mix up that delicious filling. And what did I say the filling was made out of? Is there some
Marshmallow.
marshmallow cream? I mean chocolate marshmallow cream. What more could you actually want? Anything?
And it was really sticky.
It was really sticky, that's right. So we just put it all into that bowl of the mixer. We started with marshmallow cream.
We put a little shortening.
That's right. And then we put some powdered sugar and a little bit of vanilla just to make it even the more flavorful.
Yeah.
And then we just mixed it all together in the mixer, right?
Yep.
And it was a little lumpy, but I like to mix it first. And then what did we add to help it thin down?
Cream.
That's right, we added some cream. And that made it all a little bit thinner and a little bit more like a frosting so we could spread it on the cookies. Once that was mixed up, all we had to do was pick up a cookie half, spread some on, and then what'd you always do? You put the other cookie on top, didn't you?
Put it on the tray.
Good job. Give me a high five for how good you are in the kitchen. This is a little baker in the making. And let me tell you, these are the perfect back to school cookie. And I think maybe you should have some in your lunch sometime. What do you think? We'll have to tell your mom that.
Or maybe we should cook some home.
Oh, we could send some home. I think we can do that. I'm so glad you were here to bake with me today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're so cute. Mwah. If you agree and like this video, make sure to click like below and share it around on Facebook, Instagram. I love to hear from you guys and how you're using these recipes and how you're baking. I am so glad that my niece was here to help me do this awesome baking day. And until next time, I hope you all have a great back to school.
Bye.